Hey everyone, October 7th, 2024. Welcome to the live stream. I'm your host, Jaden Sterling. Hope you're doing great and want to review. I always get the question, when is the right time to buy stocks? And I think we have to recognize, first of all, the right time to buy stocks is when you have money to invest. That is essential to buying stocks, is you've got to have money to put into stocks. So that's definitely the first best time. The second best time is sooner than later, because as we notice in these markets, there are at any one time an industry or sector that is exceeding expectations in terms of stock prices. And so, a lot of people ask me, well, like, when's the best time to invest? Should I wait till the market pulls back? And the reality is that at any time as an investor, as an equity investor, you're going to find multiple sectors that are out of favor, and it's the perfect time to invest. So let's go over what's going on in the market today. The Dow and the NASDAQ are down about less than like 0.5%, so not too bad. Russell is down slightly. The market's saying the impact of interest rate cuts are being digested by the market, and they're forecasting a slower economic downturn. I think the most recent forecast is a 15% chance of an economic downturn. And, whether that's the case or not, it's still sending a clear message to the equity markets that the market's going higher. So it just depends on, with that type of narrative, it depends on what you're looking to do as an investor. Are you looking for growth? Are you looking for income? What's the main function that you want stocks to play in your portfolio? And by far, the number one performing function is growth, right? That's why we invest money in the equity markets. It has liquidity features. It's got growth built in if you know what you're doing, and or if you have the right software, which you all do as members of our community. By the way, thank you. We're so grateful for you. And, please continue to share our software with your friends. This Finley feature, this Ask Finley feature is phenomenal. You're going to, I've had it look at my portfolio, analyze my portfolio, and all of you know that your portfolios are found here under home and your stocks, right? You just click through portfolio. You can also ask Finley to, hey, look through my watch list and let me know if there are any stocks that are currently out of favor and time for me to buy. So Finley will give you a detailed, not only calculations of companies that are the right time to buy, but also Finley will go in and look at the stocks from a macro perspective to say, hey, there's this sector is currently turning in favor. It's been out of favor for a while. Like one sector I'm thinking of is the electric vehicle sector. Been out of favor for the last almost 10 months. And now is just starting to swing back into favor. So you're going to start to see, here's one, NEO Inc. is actually on our stock rocket list today. It's got liftoff. It's got 6 days on this list of stock rockets. It's a 5-star buy rated stock. And if you look at the chart, let's click through. If you look at this chart, you can clearly see it's broken out of a pattern, a sideways moving pattern. Like here it was a year ago, $8.34. It did peak in late December. That's when all of these stocks had a peak. It was Lee, NEO, Tesla, all of these big names in this space peaked and then started to sell off and just has moved. It's been a really tough go with this sector, but moved sideways all the way through this entire year. And now look at this, breaking out above, when was that? That was on right there, September 5th, about a month ago, broke out above the SMA 50 and has now supported the SMA 50, but then also broke out above the 200-day moving average right here, September 23rd. And that, that was at $5.40. It's at $6.70. Just has made a really nice definitive move since then. And with an MFI of 64, I think there's definitely much more movement on the upside. So look at a sector and, that's out of favor. You can even ask Finley to do this for you. Type in, you click through, type in, what sectors are currently showing a favorable rise. Maybe they've been out of favor for the last 6 or 8 months. Everything is cyclical in the market. So don't throw in the towel if you're in a stock and you feel like, oh, I'm stuck in this stock. It's gone down since I've bought it. Don't worry about that. Just keep looking forward to finding and identifying companies that are past the downward motion, the downward trajectory, are starting to come out of that a bit and start to have some upside potential. This space just started moving a month ago, and it has more to go. So you've got NIO, you've got Li Auto, another Chinese company in this space that, look at this chart. Really nice move today, but totally broke out above on October 1st. Look at that, from below to above. Nice move there, and continues to rise higher. I think we're going to start to see, I think you can easily get 33, another 10% out of this move, $33 to $35 a share in the near term, which would frankly give us a double in this stock price, because it was at, only, September 2.5, 3 weeks ago, the stock was at $19 a share. So I think that's where, now there's a lot, it's already had a nice 70% move from there, but I think it's going higher. There's nothing indicating that it won't. So look at these sectors again that have come out of favor, have swung back into favor, and that's where you get the momentum play in these stocks and start really making some money. And then also, of course, selling covered calls, right? I always love that strategy. When you have a stock that you just bought, you can look to selling an out of the money covered call expiring either, this Friday or next Friday, depends on what you're looking for in terms of the return. So I hope this was helpful. Have a fantastic week. I'll see you next Monday. Bye for now.